Something about the gym, man, it just feels amazing, hey?
It's a great way to reduce your stress and, just something to kind of focus on for 2 hours and not think about anything else. A good outlet, I would say.
Yeah. When you say outlet, can you elaborate on that?
Obviously, everyone deals with their own issues and their own stress. And I think it's important to have things to focus on and, ways that you can just outlet your stress, I suppose, or like kind of get away from it all, I would say is the best way I could put it.
Yeah. I think for me it's freedom, man.
Yeah.
Like there's moments where I'm just feeling crushed and life comes out at you, right? And it's just when you're underneath the weights and you forget everything. You're in that kind of flow state. I know for you, guitar is like that too. And then we'll get into that later. Do you have the same kind of flow state of forgetting all your problems? Because I know you've played guitar to me, and it's just I can see that you forget everything around you and you just focus on that one act. Is it similar to you working out?
I would say it's a little bit different, but it's the same sort of idea where when you're doing your set, like it's all you're really thinking about. It's kind of a different feeling. Obviously they're two completely different things, but like generally, yeah, where you're just focusing on one thing. I would say it's similar in that way, where you're just kind of dialed in on what you're doing in that moment and not thinking about all the external stress and anything else going on in your life. It's the same idea in that way.
Do you get stressed easily?
I wouldn't say I get stressed easily. When I was a little bit younger, I would say that I did, but I think I've been able to work through it and kind of acquire the tools to not get stressed out and like have that mindset where like stress is temporary. So there's really no point in worrying about it as long as you're able to still like get through everything and work towards something better. I think like obviously you can apply that to any situation, but
Yeah. You say when you're younger, you dealt with stress not as efficiently. Why is that?
maybe more so anxiety because I'd like overthink and then get worried about it. And it would just like, it would accentuate the stress, I'd say.
A lot of kids often suffer that burden of anxiety and overthinking, yet they don't really know what to call it, right? You kind of just act it out
Yeah, we
by
just feel it.
throwing tantrums. And then when you grow up in hindsight, you realize that, oh, that's why I did that act.